Brother, hear a fact that no one brings to the tongue. The most dangerous form of a woman is not the one who's 20 years old and makes wrong decisions, nor the one who runs behind states at 30. The real danger is that she looks in the mirror 40 years ago and realizes her time is running out. That's the moment she gets unexpected. That's when she burns her own house just to see a fire. Facing reality, you've seen it. Maybe in your family, maybe from a neighbor. A woman with a good husband and loving children has a stable home, and suddenly, she blows it all up. Divorce arises, beginning the pursuit of freedom. Says, I've been looking for myself. The society rings a bell. Happy queen, take your truth. But no one speaks of the bodies left behind. Broken husbands, confused children, ruined heritage. It's not accidental. It's just a part of life. It's a psychological time bomb. And if you are a man, you have to know why it explodes at 40. Psychological analysis: when the woman reaches 40, biology breaks down her fertility. Evolution made her from a single engine to raise her genes and preserve resources for her offspring. And whether he believes it or not, his unconscious knows that the hour is over. Now add psychology. He was told for 2 decades, you are special, beautiful, unchangeable. In the 20s, men walk around him. Strength, attention, confirmation, all in his footsteps. But at 40, the phone calls are down, then the society poisons him. You're still sexy at 40. Divorce is power. Your real time is starting now. She believes because she has to admit the fact that she wasted her best life, and most women cannot bear it, so she rewrites the truth. That's where the madness begins. Real examples. You've seen this movie 1,000 times. The woman who suddenly starts yoga, then book clubs, then a girls' trip to Mexico. There are kids in the house, but pictures of wine and sunsets on Instagram with hashtag new chapter, hashtag living my best life, or the wife who quarrels without cause. You do not change, but she says to justify her emptiness. You never loved me. You were not with me. I was never happy. Brother, I have seen men who sacrifice their blood and sweat in years to the woman who suddenly says, I deserve better. And what does better mean? Strangers' attention on Instagram and maybe flirting with a middle-aged boy who leaves her 2 weeks later? Hours of danger. If you're in this storm, open your ears. The red flags are very clear if you stay awake. She says, I need space, or I'm feeling imprisoned. She starts fights over trivial things. Suddenly crazy behind her appearance. New fashion, new hairstyle, gym selfies. Single friends suddenly enter her life. She makes the 20s romantic. I miss life. Brother, it's all script. This is a pre-explosion cue. Unavoidable disaster. At first she feels alive. Freedom, strength, attention, men in DMs, younger guys at the bar. She thinks, yes, I'm back, but biologists don't care about hashtags. Their attention goes out faster than they think. Men are not serious, and the world doesn't treat them in their 50-year form. And the family she leaves behind, the kids get cold. Ex-husband moves on. Suddenly, she's sitting in an empty apartment scrolling through the phone, wondering why no serious man wants her. That is the time when repentance comes. And brother, repentance is the most unjust prison a man can be imprisoned in. Bitter reality. The real truth is, brother, when a woman reaches 40 and blows up her life, most of the time it's not about you. It's an internal battle between biology, psychology, and society. You could be the best husband in the world, but if she doesn't accept reality, if she chooses fantasy instead of gratitude, you can't do anything. And if you ignore the signs, it will destroy not only yourself, but also your children. Last reminder, wake-up call. So brother, what are you doing? First, wake up. Don't get caught in the Disney lie that only love saves families. Secondly, look at the signs. If she is straying, speak straight. Do not pray or hold hands. Stand firm in your place. Third, do not base your whole identity on the woman, for if she burns her world, you must be strong enough to escape it alive. Because finally, the truth is, you can't save anyone who doesn't want to save themselves, but you can save yourself and your children. You can create an inheritance that will escape his madness. And brother, that's your mission. Not to keep him from going mad, rather that his madness should not overwhelm you.